What's going on, everybody? FJC here, back with another BattleBit video. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you guys. This one's a little more serious to me. The truth is, whether you like to admit it or not, BattleBit Remastered, unfortunately, is dying. I don't want to say it's completely dead because there are still servers running and there are still people who actively play the game. But unfortunately, at this point, it kind of seems like the game has one foot in the grave. The day I'm recording this commentary, I actually had a long conversation while I was playing BattleBit on my live stream. If you guys aren't following my live stream, I'm live practically 7 days a week over at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/itsfjc. And I was discussing with my viewers because they were genuinely curious about my opinions on the current state of BattleBit Remastered. And I was expressing to them that I believe that the game itself at its core is amazing, and the success that it's brought upon my channel and the growth that I've gained specifically from BattleBit Remastered, it's extremely hard for me to even put it into words. But through BattleBit, I've met some of the realest people that I've ever met on the internet, and I've made connections that I wouldn't have thought would be possible. The reason I'm getting so sentimental and so heartfelt about this is because I truly love this game, and when this game came out, I really did think that this was the FPS game for PC that every PC FPS player needed. The movement mechanics in the game and the overall engine of the game is super smooth and satisfying, and the gunplay of the game is very smooth and satisfying as well. And I know when the game first came out, a lot of people were turned off by the game's graphics, but in my opinion, that's what makes BattleBit Remastered such a good game. It's the fact that no matter what PC you have or what specs you have on your PC, you can practically run this game on any computer and get 60 FPS with no issues. And unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's gotten to the point where majority of the content creators that were first here when the game released are completely gone. Everybody who got a content creator skin, I don't see them live streaming the game anymore. And to be fair, I didn't see them live streaming the game probably 2 weeks after the game came out, and once they gave away all their codes for their content creator skins, I rarely saw them live playing the game. And I'm a firm believer in numbers don't lie, and it's unfortunate that BattleBit's numbers definitely don't lie. When the game first released, the numbers that it was pulling was amazing for a game that was developed by 3 people and considered an indie title. As you can see right now on screen, the game released June 16th, 2023, and had peak players of 86,636, which for an indie title is fucking fantastic. As you can see, from June to July, there was a player base loss of 3.96%, which isn't that bad. But unfortunately, where things start to take the turn for the worst is the July to August numbers and so forth. This was around the time in BattleBit where the Chris Vector completely dominated the game and was beaming people at least 200 meters across the map. And I'm gonna have to push the blame onto somebody here, so I'm gonna have to blame the devs on this one, but it took them so long to release an update to minimize the amount of range and damage that this weapon had, so much to the point where people completely stopped playing the game because of it. It was around this time that the developers also made a post about all the upcoming content that was going to be coming to BattleBit Remastered, and in that they showcased new maps, a bunch of new weapons that we still haven't seen in the game to this day. Only 2 of the weapons on that list are actually in the game right now. And in that post, they also mentioned new game modes, which I'm going to get into in a little bit. Now, I do understand that this game is developed by 3 people, but where my problem lies was the amount of money that this game actually generated and the lack of expansion from the developers. And I'm going to quote Jack Frags on this one. He stated that they made $27 million in 2 weeks. The number that I've heard the most is $18 million, but even saying that, when your game generates that much revenue and there's absolutely no sign of you guys making the development team bigger, that's concerning to me. It's gotten to the point where, in my opinion, the devs are just releasing super lackluster updates. They've done a bunch of reworks to maps that I didn't think need to be reworked. The Dusty Dew rework is absolutely useless. It went from being a decent map to a giant open field that sucks. And back onto the point of the expansion of the development team, I wasn't expecting them to get a brand new office space, a whole new studio. At least add 1 person, because this is a development team of 3 people, 1 more person to the development of the weapon models, one more person to map development, and one more person to general UI and engine development. And in my opinion, that would have relieved some of the stress that weighed on the devs' shoulders. Multiple times throughout their development cast, it's very clear that they are unstructured and they don't kind of know what's going on between the three of them until they meet up for that dev cast. A lot of you guys may think I'm a little too critical on the game because it's an indie title. Like I mentioned earlier, the game generated so much revenue. In my opinion, it's no longer an indie title, and expansion should have been imminent. And one of the main reasons why I'm being so critical on this game is because of what it's done for my channel and my Twitch channel. And I know I'm not the only person who has had major benefit from the release of BattleBit Remastered. Even with the teaser that they have for November the 30th release, I don't think that that's going to bring back a lot of players. A lot of the players who have quit the game are pretty much done with it because they know the game's not really going anywhere anymore. And I do want to be proven wrong. I really hope that I do come back to this video one day and I say everything I said in that video was completely wrong and my opinion has changed, but it just doesn't seem like that's a foreseeable future anymore. You guys let me know your opinions on the game at its current state, and if there's anything that they could fix or improve, let me know about that as well. I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate all the support from all of you guys, whether you watch me for BattleBit or not. I'm not saying I'm completely done with BattleBit Remastered, because I'm not, but I am saying that I'm taking a step back from the game, and it's definitely not going to be the main focus anymore. Do me a favor, guys. If you could drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it, leave me your opinions in the comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Much love.